The greatest pain anyone can ever feel is emotional disappointment. Emotional disappointment is one of the greatest pain people are working against. Even people live their daily life just to make sure they prevent it from happening. How would you feel the person you've imagined to spend the rest of your life only for you to wake up and you see this person disappointing you? How would you feel? You've imagined how you're going to have kids with this fellow, or possibly at 5 minutes of it to be achieved. At the end of the day, you were disappointed. But I must tell you something. Not all relationship must lead to marriage. But that aside, what I'm here to tell you is 7 steps on how to overcome broken hearts. Just join me as I'll be right back. Welcome back to my channel. You are live with Moses, relationship therapist. Like I've told you, 7 steps to overcome emotional disappointment. 7 steps to overcome broken hearts. 1. Take time to grieve. Very, very important. Connect with the inner pain. No matter what it is, no matter how you feel about the whole thing, you just have to let it be. Cry if you want to cry. Share the tears if you want to share the tears. Just connect with the inner pain. No matter what, don't be ashamed to feel this pain. Don't be ashamed to pass through whatever, to express yourself. If it's what to get in an hotel, lock up yourself. In as much you are connecting to the inner pain is one way to get a quick relief. So please, don't hide your feelings. Share the tears if you need to. And I'm assuring you, before you know it, you start coming back to your normal pain. 2, start analyzing the negativity of this person in a relationship. This person has played a whole lot of negative role in that relationship. It's not just happened. This whole thing didn't just happen. There have been a process. But because of the emotional involvement, because how much you love this person, you tend to look at it, no, I can still cope with it. There are people that are better than him. There are people that are better that are doing worse things than him or her. But to you, you feel you can get along. To you, you've seen it that it has to be married. But sit down and start doing the analysis. You've seen the abuse. You might begin to discover how the wastage, the emotional wastage, the financial wastage, how this person often issue, the way this person decode issue, the reaction year and year. But one fact remains that this person is not good enough for you. You might not see this, but as you overcome this stage, you got to thank God and see the reasons why you have to say no. The 3rd one is activate the silent mode. This is a period where you need to go as solo. This is a period you need to disconnect yourself from all social media platforms or anything that will make you remember or connect to your feelings, or possibly anything that might want to make you connect to her or him. Just disconnect from it. Disconnect from it totally. No calls, nothing. You just have to help yourself. I know how it is when people are talking about what you ought to have got, or what you would have gotten at the end of the day. You didn't get it. I know how it sounds in your body. I know how it shakes your body. But the point here is this. This person has a whole lot of negativity. Start putting everything down and begin to thank God. And you thank God that you didn't forge ahead with this fellow. Yes, you just have to take a long walk. Don't go on vacation. I'm not telling you to do that, but just take a long walk. Disconnect even from your friends at that point. Why? You need to connect to the negativity of this person. Now, let me make you understand something. You don't just love, there is a process to it. You activate people into your system, into your mind. At the end of the day, you begin to sweeten you how this person does things. It begins to sweeten you how this person do one or two things. It is because you activate this person into your emotional system. The same way you deactivate this person, and the only way you can deactivate this fellow is by this process. 4. Connect with your friends. Very, very important. Let them flex you, let them take you out. Just connect with them. Some people appreciate it when you undergo this kind of issue. They just want to do a matter of expenses, just want to do a matter of things just to get you out of this thing. You have them in your list, you have your friends in your list, you know these people, you know these guys, you know these girls, that when it comes to broken heart, they just want to take you out. Go to comedian centers, just have fun, eat whatever you need to eat, drink whatever you need to drink. Don't limit yourself in the house. Just have to connect with this fellow. Connect with your folks, connect with your guys. Booze, if this need be. Just have fun. Don't limit yourself to anything. Then the 5th one is take out time to do sports. Go gym, play ball if you're a footballer, go and watch or go to cinema, and make sure you don't watch films or movie that will definitely remind you of relation. But just do sports. I prefer sports. Spend your whole time in the field, spend your own time in the gym center. If possible, you could book morning section and evening section just for this period of time. And I'm telling you, you're gonna, before you know it, you begin to get this person off your mind. Now come the 6th one. So important. This is the aspect that has to do with improvement of self. It's either you improve yourself in the next coming relationship, or how were you able to manage yourself in your previous relationship. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Just do me good by subscribing to my channel. At the same time, you also like and share. Now comes, there are 2 things that are involved here. We have behavioral improvements, or I call it behavioral improvement and personal improvement. But permit me to talk about the behavioral improvement first. Behavioral improvement is divided into 3 sections. You have the maturity, you have the reaction, and you have the sexual improvement, or reaction rather. Now, come about the maturity improvement or reaction. This has to do with how do you handle issues when things happen. How were you able to dissect it? How were you able to respond? There are ways you handle things that becomes wow to your partner. There are ways to do things that this person will say, no, this person is just unique. Possibly 1 or 2 things happen, this person expects you to react negatively, but rather you are able to manage your situation. Or even when there is conflict in areas, in families, or how do you manage this thing? My dear, the honest truth remains that if you are matured enough, I don't think this person will leave you for whoever he or she has left you for, or will leave you and decide to go alone. No, nobody wants to lose a precious stone. No, everybody loves a precious thing. Everybody wants the best for their life. It's because you are not fit enough for the task ahead. This person has to drop you for what is ahead. So at this point, maturity, you have to, if possible, go read books. Engage in some videos like this that will make you discover your lapses in your previous relationship and the better things that await you. The next one is reaction, your reaction value. Reaction values plays a long way. When things happen, how do you react to it? Are you the kind of person that shouts, tear the home apart, tear the house apart, or you have temper, your temper is nothing to write home about? Don't expect somebody to want to live with this kind of person. No, definitely. No. So this reaction value has to do with how do you react to things. Maybe when issues happen, this person brought it, how were you able to handle it? Maybe they're expecting you to shout, but you can't look at it. No, you don't do it. You do things beyond the expectation. When things are done beyond the expectation, you look like a demigod to them. But when you do things below the expectation, they look at you that, no, do I think I can cope with this person? Am I sure I can spend the rest of my life with this person? These are the things he or she has done that made him or her stay apart from you. The questions you fail to ask yourself are the questions he or she asks is herself, that you have to run a decision. I'm not saying you are bad, I'm not saying you are this, but you just need to improve on how you react to things. The other one is the sexual value. Sexual value, fine, might not really play a major role here, but I remember somebody coming to me to tell me that my wife left me, my husband left me. But the question is, when I asked what happened, I said he left me for another man. For a married woman with kids, to leave the husband for another man, definitely that is one or two things. On the sexual part, yes, majority of men are failures. They fail in their sexual lifestyle. Yes, and before you know it, the women have to go for whoever they feel will gladden their mind. So I might not really say this more, but I want you to watch my other videos. I've said a lot of things on sexual reactions, or on sexual value rather. So, but the most important ones are personal value. How are you improving yourself? Yeah, fine, you have improved yourself to an extent, but what is the significance? How does it play in your previous relationship? And if you have not, you need to, that abandoned project, that thing you have ignored, that thing you have forgotten about, you have to go back to them. You have to go with your education. You just have to see, you do things more better when you're emotionally disappointed. You become more efficient when you're emotionally disappointed. So at this point, you need to improve on your emotional value. If you claim you are good, if you claim you are better, there is no how this person will leave you for whoever he or she have left you for. So improve your personal value. This is the key. This is the key of every aspect of my life. Improve. No, nobody ever graduates in the school of wisdom. Nobody ever graduates. So at this point, you need to really improve yourself. If it wants you going back to school, go. If it wants you, just go ahead and do that. Now, comes the seventh one, is the healing process. Make sure you are healed before you go into any other relationship. Make sure you are healed. Now, let me tell you the effect of not getting healed before going into another relationship. You won't be able to make proper decisions. You won't be able to. And when I'm talking about healing, I'm not talking about cutting corners, possibly because of the pain of the previous relationship. You start doing friends with benefits, or you just feel you're not going to go into a relationship, you're not going to. No. Take your time and be healed. Now, your healing stage comes when you begin to see your previous relationship as a mistake you would have done if you had continued. That is number one symptoms to know if you are healed. Very, very important. Don't look at it that if you in the moment you are still wearing the shoulder of the previous relationship, you are not healed. You need to get healed before you forge ahead. Otherwise, you'll be in liability to somebody's daughter, to somebody's son. No, don't be a liability to anybody. Don't go because you are not here. You carry your baggages of the previous relationship and you take it to the current relationship. No. You need to be healed. Thank you. I'll be glad to have you in my next video. Please subscribe, share, because somebody is undergoing a series of issues that needs to be helped. At the same time, like the video for the algorithm to pick it and share to the other viewers. Thank you.